ANC Eastern Cape spokesperson Ngqondi joins us now to pay tribute to Mama Lillian. Good evening, and thank you very much for your time and joining us tonight on In Focus. First and foremost, talk to us about the role that Mama Lillian played as head of the Eastern Cape delegation to the Union buildings.
Look, I think first and foremost, good evening and good evening to your viewers. And on behalf of the African National Congress in the Eastern Cape, we would like to send our deepest condolences to the family of Mama Lillian Diedericks, the stalwart of our struggle. And I must also say that once the family has lost a mother and a grandmother, the ANC in the country has lost a revered leader. And the constant reminder of dedication and selflessness, someone who embodied grace and humility. I mean, this is a leader who was one of the founding members of the Federation of the South African Women. And you recall Fetsau, the princess of the ANC Women's League, who led the struggle in many times in the early 50s. She inspired many generations of leaders who today have swelled the ranks of the democratic movement. And some of them are even in government. And to us, the ANC, she has left a huge void that tracks our history of suffering and resilience under immeasurable harassment and demonization under apartheid. And we recall during those dark days of apartheid. And this is a leader who led many struggles, even in Nelson Mandela Bay during the 1950s, leading the trade union movement, organizing workers, especially working class families under his wing. And I would say we have lost a stalwart, we have lost a committed cadre, we have lost a patriot, someone who loved this country, someone who loved the working class families and communities of our country. And we say we want to send our sincere and deepest condolences to her family, her friends, and the broader community of Nelson Mandela Bay. Look, the two things that I think I had to mention, which are the constant reminder of the role that she has played in the struggle. I remember in 2011, Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality renamed one of its buildings to her name, but also President Cyril Ramaphosa in 2018 recalled that she honored with one of those orders of Luthuli, which to us is the highest honor bestowed to any individual in the role that he played in the country. But most importantly, even the Premier of the province, Comrade Babalo Mabuyane, around September this year, she also honored in renaming one of the state house in Bishop to her name for the role that he played in the struggle for our country, in liberating all the downtrodden masses of our country.
How would you say her legacy could be preserved by particularly a matriarch of her stature?
Look, all of us, I think we must restore the values that Mama Lillian Diedericks espoused. And I think let us preserve also the legacy by ensuring that South Africa remains a non-racial and non-ethnic society where everyone has got equal opportunity to thrive and to prosper. But most importantly, our country owes its being to the dedication and the selflessness that Mama Lillian Diedericks espoused. I mean, Mama Lillian Diedericks was an overall activist who understood the relationship between racial oppression, class oppression, and gender oppression, especially the most unrealized aspects of the gender struggle. Hence, he led that 1956 night. I mean, she was a phenomenal being and a remarkable woman in unprecedented times in the early 50s.
Ngqondi, I appreciate your time and thank you very much for joining us here on In Focus and paying your tribute. Now,